Okay, and here is my last toy review for now. It is the nanoblock Amy Rose. If you didn't know any better, you'd think that this was just like a deck of cards or something with how flat and thin this box is. It has a picture of the nanoblock build, and I think that's the Sonic Advance artwork of Amy up there. I feel like that's something from the Sonic Advance era of the franchise. And it's not taped or anything. You just open it up, and inside is a baggie full of extremely tiny choking hazard blocks. I feel like I would get one of these stuck in my eye. They're so small. But yeah, and then there's the instructions. So I'm not going to build it on camera because I know that if I try to edit that video, then my computer is going to melt. So I'm just going to build it, and we'll see what the build figure looks like. And here is Nanobrick Amy Rose, fully assembled. All things considered, it's a relatively simple build. Also, there's like twice as many pieces in the head as there is in the body, and I find that hilarious. Yeah, like, I was expecting this to be like a really complicated task, but it's actually not so much. Also, she is tiny. How tiny? Here's that mighty figure that I built. Yeah, like, this is supposed to be modern Amy, and she is significantly shorter than this 2.5-inch mighty. So she's barely 2 inches tall. But the build is really high quality. Look, she has, getting in close, you can see it's a little pixelated, but she has eyes that have both the shine spot and the color of her eyes. She has her eyelashes that come right out the corners. They captured the shape of her spines combed. She has her bangs up there. You can see the insides of her ears. They got her red little headband. Even from behind, you can see the pattern of her spines. And look, her arms are behind her. She's doing the idle stance from Sonic Advance. You know, where she has her hands behind her and she'd be like doing a little jig. And they use cylinder-shaped pieces offset slightly so that she would have like a natural A stance. They even use translucent bricks on the back to have her support herself so that she wouldn't end up being top-heavy with the huge head and the little feet. So, yeah, it's a clever little build. Not bad at all. And on top of that, she comes with extra bricks. Now, usually when I make a Lego kit, at the end of everything done, I'll have like maybe 2 or 3 extra pieces. But all of this extra came with this figure. Like, I'm guessing because the pieces are so small, they were afraid that something might have slipped out of the bag or something. So they included a significant amount of extra pieces. So, yeah, I mean, I feel like I could almost build something else using these things. But, yeah, tiny little nanobrick Amy Rose is a cute little build. It is so much smaller than I expected it to be. It makes me wonder what this would look like if it was built with proper Lego bricks. Because, every piece that this thing comes with, I'm pretty sure there's an equivalent Lego brick. So, I'm not sure if like Lego makes cylindrical bricks like what they use to make her eyes or her arms and legs. But all things considered, that's a relatively minor detail. So I'm genuinely curious to know, like, if someone were to build this with full-size Lego bricks, how big would it actually be? For the record, this thing is about 2 inches tall as compared to that being shorter than the 2.5-inch mighty. And, you know, very nice. Very, very cute little build. I also like how they cheekily have her looking off to the side, so you could stand her at a 3/4 perspective and she's looking at you. That's kind of fun. So, yeah, that's it's a really small, really simple little build, and it is super duper cute. Now, at $12 a pop, I don't think I'm going to buy the entire collection, but they had her, Sonic, Knuckles, Tails, Dr. Eggman, and Shadow, which is interesting, because, like, why Shadow? I mean, The same thing I said in the end of the Sonic the Hedgehog movie, Shadow is not of the original 6. Metal Sonic is of the original 6. Shadow wasn't introduced until the 10th anniversary. So like, how come when you're making the 6, you eschew Metal Sonic, who's been there since before Knuckles was part of the franchise, and you replace him with Shadow? But at this point, that's an unrelated rant, so I'm not going to continue with that thread anymore. But yeah, if you like building Lego things and you want something super tiny, like smaller than a McDonald's toy, then you can't really go wrong with Nanobrick. And hey, maybe if you support Nanobrick, they'll go ahead and make a Nanobrick Metal Sonic. Who knows? This is Wake Angel 2001 signing off.